guys, welcome to my channel Among Stouts. If you're new here, my name is Samantha. I am a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 4 kiddos, and in today's video I am bringing you a curriculum unboxing. This is almost all of the curriculum that we are going to be using next school year. So for 2022-23 school year, I'm going to have my little guy who's still going to be doing his preschool program. So if you are interested in a preschool program, I've already done a complete review and flip through and all of the things about his preschool program. We're basically just going to be continuing it because you can do it for a few years, and that's that's basically kind of what we're doing, is we just are breaking it up over a few years. So I will have that linked for you guys up here. We are using the Gentle and Classical Preschool program. Absolutely love it, and highly recommend that. So be sure to go check out that video if you're interested in preschool. And these are all kind of loose because ever since pulling my kids out of public school, they are going into, we follow their grades, but their work, a lot of curriculum companies do it by level, so they might be on a level that correlates with their grade. They may or may not. So I have one kiddo. So after my preschool, I have my daughter who's going into the 3rd grade, and then I have my daughter going into the 5th grade, and then my son going into the 7th grade. So if you're new around here, we are a CC family, so you'll see that we have curriculum that we use that is not purely classical conversations, but we like to pair along with CC. But my oldest is going into the Challenge A program, and I'll show you guys all of that as well. So I have 4 boxes here. I have 2 boxes from The Good and the Beautiful, 1 from Christianbook, and then my Classical Conversations box. So I'm not going to tell you guys right now in this video what's going with who. I'm pretty sure by looking at the levels and things like that you can get an idea, but I will have more specific grade level curriculum videos out coming later on that I've done even the last 2 years since starting my channel. So keep your eye out if you're interested in those specific grade level videos. They are coming, and I'm just waiting for a couple more things to get here that I don't have, and then I can start filming those for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into curriculum box number 1 from The Good and the Beautiful. Like I said, this is an unboxing, so I was so tempted the other day because I just wanted to look at new curriculum to open it, but I told my husband I'm not going to open it because I'm just going to do it on camera with you guys. So let's go ahead and get this first box opened up and check out what we got. Okay, the first thing that we have in here is this is the Simply Good and Beautiful Math 5. And there is the mental math book for that. I'm not going to unpackage all of these things yet because, like I said, I am going to do their specific grade level videos later on, and I'll show you guys more in depth in those videos. But that is the Simply Good and Beautiful Math 5. I have the pack for the Language Arts Level 4. And then here I have one of our science units. I only bought, so I have a couple of science units in this box, 2 of them, but this is just the first one that I'm doing with all of my kiddos. I also got another one that I'll show you later on that is for my older kids. But we are going to be doing the space unit from The Good and the Beautiful, and we got the book pack with that. So I have the book pack here. And then this is the extension for the middle school, so that's Galileo. And then with my older 2 kiddos, we are going to do I have some other books that I'm going to pair with this. I don't have them here yet. I ordered them on Amazon, so as soon as I get those, I can do that as a part of my 2 big kids specific curriculum videos as well. But part of what we're going to be doing for science this year for my 2 big kids is the maturation and sexual reproduction unit, and like I said, I'll show you guys the other books later on when I get those videos out later. So there's that one, and that is all that was in box 1. So let's get that put back in there. I really love how love the attention to detail and care that The Good and the Beautiful puts into packaging up their curriculum. Everything comes wrapped up in this bubble wrap, and everything's like plastic off, or everything's like plastic wrapped, so it's all very well taken care of before it gets to you. Okay, so now let's see what we have in this Christianbook box. Okay, so first and foremost, I have my daughter's Explode the Code. She really enjoyed doing this year. She's just about finished with it, so we are going to be moving forward with the next level. I have this Number the Stars by Lois, Lowry, and I purchased this from Christianbook because when I ordered my son's Challenge A curriculum kit from Classical Conversations, they were out of stock on this book. So while I was on Christianbook, I just went ahead and ordered it. And then this is something that I have for my son, and I think we're actually going to work on this during the summer, and whatever he doesn't finish with during the summer, it's something that he can use as practice if he has the spare time during the school year next year. And it's the Fix-It Grammar. It's the Robin Hood Fix-It Grammar. So this is level 3. We haven't done Fix-It Grammar before, but it's just a really good way to give your kids more practice with identifying different parts of speech and getting more grammar practice in. So before we move into Challenge A, I really wanted him to kind of drill in on his grammar skills, and so that's why we're going to be doing this over the summer. Whatever he doesn't finish, we can keep doing throughout the year as he has time. And then the other two books that I have, first I have Worldly Wise grade 5 or book 5. This is for my daughter. And then I have book 7 for my son. Both of my older kids, they have been doing Worldly Wise since they were in public school. It's a vocabulary program and it works really well. I think it's really helped with my kids' vocabulary over the years. And I don't know how much time my son's going to have to even do the vocabulary, but kind of like with the Fix-It Grammar, he can work on this during the summer as he has to, and then take it into the next school year, and he can just do some Worldly Wise and some Fix-It Grammar as he has time for them, because if you know anything about CC Challenge, it is a challenge for the kiddos, and so from what I hear, there's not a whole lot of time for extra work, but in the event that he has some spare time or he needs some busy work, I at least have these things for him. So that is everything that I have from Christianbook. And after I placed my order, I realized that I forgot to get my kids' geography and my daughter's spelling. So I do need to put in another order to Christianbook, which I'll do that at some point. I have plenty of time. I'm actually happy to be way ahead of schedule this year. I feel like I'm usually buying curriculum like late in the summer and trying to get things going. So I'm happy to be getting it all now, and then seeing what I forget, getting those things, and not worrying too. I haven't ran into too many issues other than the science units from the Good and the Beautiful with out of stock items that I can't purchase anywhere else, because I was at least able to still get this book. Oh my gosh, now time for this big Classical Conversations box. You really don't have to buy much for CC unless your kids are in Essentials or Challenge. They have some fun new things that you can add on in Foundations that they started last year with their, or I think they started it a couple years ago, I can't remember. But we were brand new just last year, and then this year was our second year. So since we've been doing CC, we've been able to buy like the Ancient World Echo books. And then this year there was like a science reader or a nature reader that you could buy, and there's another one for going into cycle 2. So those are some things that I got. And then since we have been new and we haven't gone through these cycles at all, I've also been purchasing like the maps and things like that. So the first year I bought the placemats, and then this year and again for next year I bought the geography triviums. I much prefer the triviums to the geography placemats. So I think even when we go back into cycle 3, I'm going to buy the geography triviums for that year, since I had done the placemats. So let's go ahead and get this box open now. So the bulk of this stuff is going to be for my son. Just because they read a lot of books in Challenge A, and that's the majority of what you're buying. And to make it easy, like I mentioned earlier, they do have the whole like bundle that you can buy for the challenge, and if anything's out of stock, it'll let you know, and you can just get that used at thrift books or a local bookstore or Christianbook like I did. So you can usually find it somewhere else. So let me see. I'm just going to pull out some of this stuff, or I'm just going to pull this out again with no rhyme or reason, just because I'm going to do those curriculum videos later on. So you'll see what all is challenge A in his in the video that I filmed for his specific grade level. So the first thing that I have here is this book. It is the Exploring the World Through Cartography, and this is by Classical Conversations. I purchased, I actually like using CDs, and so I had the app for CC Cycle 3, and then I just never got around to buying the app for Cycle 1. So I went ahead and I got, because they were on sale, I bought the CDs for Cycle 1, and then I went ahead and got the CDs for Cycle 2. I just much prefer using CDs versus the app, or, you know, bringing my phone out to listen to the stuff. It's just easier to deal with CDs. Okay, so now I have Words Aptly Spoken, Children's Literature, an introduction to literary classics. I have The Fallacy Detective. This is a DVD, The Riot and the Dance Water, Remerge Change. I have Castle's Latin Dictionary. I have First Year Henley Latin. And this is A Gathering of Days. Crispin, The Cross of Lead. A Misfortune Free Man. Here is the First Year Henley Latin Answer Key, and the Henley Latin Grammar Book. And then I have Exploring the Heavens with Uncle Paul, Senators of Rome. This is a read aloud book that pairs with every week of the CC cycle. And then I have Carry On, Mr. Bowditch. I got the Classical Acts and Facts History Cards, Artists and Composers Set 3. These were also on sale, and since I didn't already have them, I decided to get them. Here is the Classical Acts and Facts Science Cards Cycle 2, Spinning Harmonies, Ecology, Astronomy, and Physics. And then I have the Artists and Composers Set 2 and the Artists and Composers Set 1. Okay, so let me move some of this stuff so I have space for the rest. Okay, so I also got Analogies for All of Us, a nature sketch journal. We have the Classical Conversations Latin A workspace. And I got Medieval History-Based Writing Lessons by IEW. And then we have the set for The Lost Tools of Writing. And I have the Classical Conversation Student Planner, and I got 2 of the CC Cycle 2 Geography Triviums. So there's that. So that is everything from Classical Conversations. And that is everything that I have for this curriculum unboxing. I hope that you guys have enjoyed unboxing all of this curriculum with me, seeing some of the books that we have to read this year, some of the curriculum that my kids are going to be reading this year. Like I've mentioned over and over and over again in this video, be on the lookout for their specific grade level curriculum videos. Those will be coming out soon at some point. I'm not sure when. But thank you guys for being here and unboxing this curriculum with me. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to have you here as a part of my community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!